are your counselors here today. I am Ms Ruffalo.
I'm Ms Gibson.
And we are going to kind of give you guys a presentation on kind of who we are and what we do. So let's get started. All right, a little bit about Ms Ruffalo. I grew up in Kenosha, which is just the next city over, with my mom, my stepdad, and my two stepsisters. All right, so for those of you who went to Fine Arts last year, you might have noticed that Ms Ruffalo was pregnant. I had a big belly, so I had a baby in my belly. So while we were on our break, I had a baby. So this is my baby, my daughter Briella. So this is something new this year that I get to present to you guys. So I have two daughters now, Olivia and Briella, and here are some pictures of them. All right, so a little bit about me. I love to travel. I have been to 20 different countries. So you can see all the countries I've been to there. And then I'll kind of explain the pictures here. So the first picture, it looks kind of like a pyramid. So that is in Mexico. That is called Chichen Itza. And that is a very popular pyramid in ancient Mayan ruins in Mexico. And the next picture, I have a very tropical looking bird on my shoulder, maybe a parrot, I'm not quite sure. But that was in the Dominican Republic, and that was just a bird that was in the wild, and I got a picture of him on my shoulder, so that was super cool. And then the next picture, some of you may recognize this, and some of you may not. This is called the Colosseum, and that is in Rome, Italy, and that was really cool to see. And the last picture might be harder to tell where this could be. This is in Asia, in a country called Thailand, and those are very popular boats in Thailand. So that was a beautiful picture I took that I just love. All right, a little bit more about me. Some of my favorite things: going out to eat. Who loves going out to eat? Festivals, which we unfortunately didn't really get to do this summer. Dancing, of course. Trying new foods. However, Ms Gibson does not like trying new foods. We figured that one out. I love going to the beach with my daughters, which we actually were able to do a lot of this summer. Reading, Wisconsin Dells, of course. I'm sure all of you love Wisconsin Dells that have been there. Hiking, traveling, going up north. Who has been to a place called up north? This is like a very Wisconsin thing, like go up north, right? I'm sure you guys have heard that before. I love spending time with my family. There's a picture there of my family, my two daughters and their father. I like spending time with my friends, going on new adventures. You can see that we were in the caves. We were at a festival, and then we were hiking to waterfalls. So those are all of my favorite things. So this is my 4th year as a school counselor, and I really do love my job. I'm so excited for this school year, even though it's a little bit different this year. I know we're all virtual for now, but hopefully I get a chance to see you guys in person and get to know you guys a little bit better.
Hello, everyone. It's Ms Gibson here. This is a picture of my family. I grew up in Racine with my dad, who just celebrated 30 years at SC Johnson Company. My mom, who just retired from the hospital. And my sister, who is 6 years younger than me. Her name is Kim, and she is an 8th grade English teacher in Trevor, Wilmot. Here's a little bit of information about me. I enjoy spending time with my family and friends. Down here, this is a picture of 2 of my friends. They're also counselors at Gilmore Fine Arts, Miss Munson and Mrs. Lichter. I love spending time with my kitties right here. They're my roommates. This is Theo and this is Owen. I love school. I love being a school counselor and working in a school, but I also enjoy learning and being a student, just like you guys. And I love starting new clubs and groups at school too. So this is when I used to be the elementary counselor at Mitchell, I started a cheerleading squad here. And recently in the last 2 years, I started exercising a lot and cooking a lot more. So here's a picture of me running down by the beach. Here's a picture of some food that I cooked in an air fryer. I really, really like boneless wings and French fries. And then this is just a random picture of me at UW-Madison at a Badger football game. I love the Badgers and football. So here's some fun facts about me. I don't know if any of you can guess what state this is, but it is the state that I was born in. I was born in the Aleutian Islands, which is right here where this big dot is. So this is the state of Alaska. My dad was in the Navy and he was stationed on this little teeny island. And if you could see a full map on this side over here, you would see Russia. So that's pretty cool. I have run in 8 half marathons, and I'm actually signed up for my 9th for next year. That's 13 miles for those of you who don't know. This is my 8th year being a school counselor, my 4th year here at Gilmore Fine Arts. Super close to my family. My sister lives about 1 minute walking distance from me, and my parents live 7 minutes driving from me. When I was 22 years old, I was struck by lightning. I taught tennis lessons in college to adults, and it was raining outside, and I just got struck. I am a product of Racine Unified. So for kindergarten, I went to Wadowitz. Elementary school, I went to Jefferson Lighthouse, then McKinley Middle School, and then Horlick High School. Go Rebels. I cut fruit at Pick and Save. I don't know how many of you shop at Pick and Save, but there's usually a fresh fruit wall with like fresh watermelon and fresh pineapples, things like that. And I cut that as a part-time job, but my last day is Monday, so not much longer. And my most exciting news is that I was published in a book. One of my favorite people in the world, Dave Ramsey, heard my story about money. And so he had some of his team reach out to me, and they put my picture and my story in one of their newest books. So that was really exciting. All right, Ms Ruffalo.
All right, so our job, what do we do all day? So we are going to be doing virtual guidance lessons just like this one for kindergarten through 4th grade. We are going to be doing maybe some virtual group counseling coming up soon. So your teachers might let us know something that a certain group of students might need to be working on, and then we'll take you and we'll do like a Google Meet, and we will work on some of those skills. We can also do virtual individual counseling. So your teacher may kind of let us know like, hey, this student is maybe needing to talk to somebody, or they're having a hard time with this, or maybe your parents might reach out to us and let us know that you're having a hard time, and we might talk to you individually. We do virtual lunch assistance. We have virtual lunch duty. Yay. So we'll be doing some lunch groups with, we're doing them right now with the 3rd and 4th graders. So maybe at some point we might also offer that to our kindergarten through 3rd or 2nd grade as well. We also work with your teachers and your parents, obviously. That's how we get a lot of information about our students. And we help with the Fine Arts Way. We help with bully prevention, Just Say No, and improving our school culture.
All right. One of the things Ms Ruffalo and I started a few years ago was Girls on the Run. It is a club for 3rd through 5th grade girls who are interested in learning some life skills, building their confidence, learning how to be more empathetic, a better friend, while also exercising as a team and training for a 5K. So these are some of the pictures from our different teams we've had. Unfortunately, COVID-19 stopped our last season early, and we aren't able to have a team for this fall. But hopefully, fingers crossed that we can go back to school in person in the spring and have a new team, because this is something that we really, really look forward to. The 5K at Miller Park is a lot of fun. And then this picture down here, we always do a community impact project, and they were doing kind things for people around our school down here. So really good times. If you're a 3rd through 5th grade girl and are interested, you can talk to one of us about it if you'd like.
All right, so this is my virtual office, and that is my Google Classroom link. So I do have a Google Classroom that I post some fun things in, so you guys can go ahead and join that if you'd like to. And there's also a meet link in there. So if we set it up like a time for us to meet, you would go into my Google Classroom and click that meet link on a time that we decide on together. So we might use that at some point.
Yeah, and I can copy and paste these links into the description of the YouTube video. So if you guys are interested in checking out our classrooms, go to the description and click on our links. I don't have a cool picture like Ms Ruffalo does. This is just my normal office. Well, used to be my normal office. It doesn't even look like that anymore, but I will also post a link to my Google Classroom in the description of this video. And just so you know too, Ms Ruffalo is focusing on 1st and 3rd grade, and I'm focusing on kindergarten, 2nd and 4th grade. So you can sign up for both of our classrooms, but if that's helpful, you can sign up for our specific ones as well. All right, well, we can't really interact with you. So if you have any questions, I'll also put our email addresses in the description, but feel free to email us about what we do, or if you need to set up a meeting with us. We'll put a link to this YouTube video in there too. It's a really good video about our brains. Our brains are really, really interesting and why we can lose control sometimes. And I think this is a great video to watch, particularly for a little bit of the older kids, but just to know why we lose control and what are some coping skills that we can use.
Mm-hmm. All right, so some of you might remember our roll the dice game. This is kind of, I think, a favorite for most of our students. And unfortunately, we can't do this in person, but we do have a virtual dice. So if you guys wanted to, you could roll that virtual dice, see what number you get, and answer that question in a video for us. So maybe have your mom or your dad record you, and you guys can send us a video of you answering one of those questions. So we would love to see you guys answering those questions, letting us know a little bit more about yourself. So there's an example there. She got a 1. So Ms. Gibson, what's your favorite food?
Oh, my favorite food is macaroni and cheese at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. So we want to hear your guys' answers. So yeah, send us emails of you guys answering a question for us.
Yes. All right, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. If you guys have any questions or need anything, please let us know. And again, look in the description for our email addresses, links to our Google Classrooms, and what grades we work with. Anything else we're missing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap.
This was our first lesson, guys. This was our introduction to who we are and what we do, and we'll be coming up with some fun new lessons for you guys soon, okay? We miss you guys.
Bye.
Bye.